before I start this video, I would like to give a massive shout out to my Patreons, and if you would like to join my Patreon, please check the link in the description. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video I am going to be going through my New Year's resolutions, well, more so for YouTube this year, because obviously, you know, it's 2023, it has been now for 13 days, and I've only just got around to doing this video, but yeah, it's a new year, and I wanted to set out some goals that I want to do on this channel this year, because obviously, you know, it is going to be my third or fourth year, well, third year properly doing this channel, but fourth year in total with this channel being on YouTube, and then like 10 or so years on YouTube in general with the other channels that I've run in the past. And yeah, I feel like, you know, it's about time that I talked about a few things and stuff like that that I want to be doing moving forward, because I am going to be 23 this year, which is, oh, that's bizarre. And I've just kind of like reached a point now where I'm just like, okay, what's going to be the next challenge? Because yeah, I'm also in my final year at university as well, which certainly will factor into all of this as well, because obviously, you know, that requires a lot of work as well with the dissertation and so forth. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about, well, getting onto the track of the video anyway, I'm going to be talking about what I have got in store for you all this year, because there's a lot of Doctor Who stuff that is going to be happening. Obviously, I'm primarily a Doctor Who channel, but there's a few other things as well that I think are equally exciting. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first one is obviously going to be the amount of videos that I am putting out this year, because yeah, as I've just mentioned, I am in my final year at uni. There are going to be, you know, priorities set for my end of year work, my dissertation, etc. So I'm going to be prioritising getting that done, which should be done around about summertime, May time. But obviously, my YouTube channel is still a thing, and I do aim to release about 3 to 4 videos at least a week. I don't really have a set time schedule, but obviously with the new Doctor Who era, the Russell T Davies 2 era, the RTD2 era, whatever you want to call it, has had a lot of news as well, so they will obviously be covered on the channel as well when they drop, or whenever I can. And yeah, that will obviously take, I guess, priority as well. So just to do a little recap, 3 to 4 videos at least a week, just to kind of, you know, set myself a little bit of a plan, you know, fitting that around uni stuff and other work commitments, and then bam, prioritising getting that university stuff done, and then I'll be able to probably increase the video schedule a little bit. So yeah, that's that part of the update done. But now let's talk about the other types of videos you could see on the channel this year. And obviously, Reddit leaks. Yeah, the infamous Reddit leaks. Now, I will still do them, because I do think they're quite fun, and even though a lot of the time they are drivel and fan fiction, I do think it's fun to speculate, and you never know. Just like the David Tennant stuff ended up being true, that was confirmed last year, that originally came from Reddit. I think that it would be cool to still cover that stuff, because you never know, it could end up being true. Next thing is, I am going to be doing ranking videos, so like ranking TARDIS interiors, ranking Cybermen and Dalek designs, etc. Through like tier lists or whatever. I feel like that is something I want to do, and I will try and do them spread out, because I know they can be very repetitive in terms of format. So I'll try and, with all these different videos that I've mentioned, I'll be spacing them out, so you're not getting too much of one thing in one go. So you've got a little bit of variety of Doctor Who content on the Nerd Den channel. And speaking of types of content, I will be returning to the What If series in a bit of a different format. I have always wanted to come back to it. You know, I did a lot of them in 2020, which was, again, the first full year of my channel, and it got a lot of, you know, feedback, a lot of good feedback, and I would like to go back to it with some new scenarios. You know, there's been some new Doctor Who episodes since then as well, so maybe that's something I could look at doing as well. But I do have a lot of stuff planned for What If, especially with the original RTD era, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And then obviously something that I announced recently is my fan film Dream Eater, which I am aiming to release this year, which is very exciting. And obviously that is a sequel to my original fan film, which was originally released, come to think of it, at the end of 2018, and then it got redone in 2019, and then it's been re-released now, really, and then I'm finally doing a sequel to that after all these years, which is something that I want to do because the original one, obviously, it wasn't the best. I will openly say that. It certainly was nowhere near the best, but I had a lot of fun doing it. It was part of my college portfolio at the time, and yeah, I would love to get back into filmmaking, and that is one of the film projects that I have planned to release in the next couple years, so I would love to get that out and ready this year, which I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do. And then my final goal overall is to reach 10,000 subscribers on the channel. With all this being said and done, obviously, yeah, I've got to have a goal, and that is to reach 10,000 subscribers. I originally had that plan for last year, but unfortunately I weren't able to do it. But this year I really want to reach that number. I think it would really mean a lot to me to reach that number, and I will be pushing it with doing, like, you know, different types of videos, as I've previously mentioned. And yeah, it would certainly be nice to do and build like a really good nerdy community surrounding Doctor Who on this channel, because I love the show. I live and breathe it. I have done since I was 4 years old, and it would be amazing to build a community around this channel. So with that being said though, thank you very much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe for more nerdy content, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.